Your attention please, your attention please. We have an alarm activation on this building. The front of fire service have been notified and are responding.
Oh, maybe I should go. Okay, I am now prepared, but I'm waiting for another update because nobody has left their unit. I don't want to do this. I can watch for the fire department. Oh, there they are. No one's outside. There are no residents outside. Maybe I should go. Fuck. There are firefighters. I guess I'm gonna go.
Can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention, please? This is Toronto Fire Services. We're investigating an issue on the 25th floor. Please stay in your apartments if it is safe to do so. Please stay in your apartments if it is safe to do so.
Oh, man. Let's try that again, shall we? Happy Vlogmas Day 23. It is now 10:55. I did go back to sleep. That doesn't even feel like that was real. Like, it feels like that was a dream, but it was real. It took me like 45 minutes to an hour to fall back asleep, so I am tired today. Let's make a matcha. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. That makes it very easy. 23. Ooh, bubble gum. This should be interesting. Look how crimpy my hair is. When I eventually went back to sleep, I had such a bad dream. I don't remember it exactly anymore, but I remember that my mom like sent me to the dentist to go get like my teeth shaved or something. And then I came back home and they were having a pool party with the cousins. And I was like, what the hell? Why did you send me off when you guys are having so much fun? I was so offended. Ooh, this smells very weird. Like medicine. I was gonna say that I'm gonna try more than 1 teaspoon to see if I get more flavor and like they don't all taste the same. But I feel like this is not really the one to try. But I'm gonna do it anyways. Just 2 teaspoons. It's hard to say if this is gonna be a good one or not, but I think it could be either really good or really gross. It smells like bubblegum. Vlogmas Day 23. It's good. There's slight bubblegum flavor for sure, but it's not too overpowering. I'm happy. This is good. All right, I actually have quite a bit of work that I have to do in the next hour. I have 1 hour to do all the things that I need to do. So I'm going to start power working and I will talk to you guys after that. It is now somehow 2:30 and I'm just getting back to the vlog. I haven't eaten yet, so I am hungry. Just been working and now I can finally stop working, I think, for the day. Well, no, I have to edit a video. We are gonna do that Q&A in today's vlog. I'm actually really excited. There were so many good questions that I am excited to answer. I really cannot believe the one and only Q&A for this year's Vlogmas is day 23. Like, I never make it this far without a Q&A. I'm genuinely shocked. But we're gonna have some lunch. I have still that like curry that I got from Farm Boy and it's been sitting, oh, I have to make rice. Ooh, what do I have to do? And I should eat that before it's bad. So I'm gonna cook up some rice so I can have that with the curry. That's what's going on. Really exciting update here. So we're gonna eat, and then also the new microphone should be arriving today for this camera. I'm excited to try that, see how that is. I've never had a microphone on any of my vlog cameras, so maybe we're just stepping up our game here for 2021. So let's get started on that rice. Also, I will 100% be in these pajamas all day long. All right, we have my lunch and I'm gonna watch some Vlogmas videos while I eat this. Okay, it is now 4:30. This day has flown by. I still have a lot of work to do. I just got my Amazon package that should have the new microphone in it, so I'm very excited. So I also ordered these bath salts, Epsom salts with lavender, I don't know, but got this for some baths that I want to take. And here is the little mic. It's like tiny and it goes on the side of the camera. I also got a Christmas card from my friend Charlotte. I don't think I've ever gotten a Christmas card before. Aw, this is so cute. I'm so happy we could. I love her. I also got this box, which I'm pretty sure is my dad's Christmas present. I have my mom's here already, but I made something custom for my dad, so it took a little bit longer to get here. Also, I like never show what I get my parents for Christmas or what they get me for Christmas. It just doesn't really make me feel that comfortable, but I did make something really cool for my dad this year. Also, I should mention, I decided to take my hair out of the ponytail and put a hat on to disguise the dirty hair. I want to hold off until tomorrow to wash it. So I put the hat on to avoid getting like the ponytail hair where it hurts, you know what I'm saying? It's iconic. I am so genuinely excited to see his face when he sees this. He's gonna die. It's just a little something to go on his desk and to commemorate this interesting year. Incredible. Okay, let's open up the mic. I should have done that beforehand. I have like a couple hours left of work for today, which isn't so bad. Like I'll be done by 6. Okay, look at this tiny little microphone. So I got this one because it bends like this so that I can have it on the side of the camera. It's one of these little fluffy guys to go on top of it. I don't know the technical terms, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put it, actually, let's see if I can just do it. Well, I probably have to switch it in the settings. Just talk it out loud. Okay, let me put this in there. Okay, so there doesn't appear to be a setting to switch it over to that mic versus the mic on the camera. So I have no idea if this sounds different or not, but I hope it does. I'm gonna have to go import the footage to find out because I can't find out sitting here. Let me know in the comments if this does sound different, if it sounds better than what it was sounding like. Let me know your thoughts on this audio because obviously your feedback is very important to me. Okay, I'm gonna import this footage now. Okay, great news. The mic sounds amazing. I'm so happy about it, and it's dark in here, so I have to turn on some lights. First up, the tray, of course. Turn on this light. It's so messy. Lamp and twinkles. Cute. Love it. Okay, back to work. All right, guys. It's 8:05. I just finished working. I'm honestly annoyed at myself editing every single day saying like I'm gonna have a chill day or a chill afternoon or a chill evening, and then I end up working late. Like I'm annoyed at myself, but I am done for the day and I will make dinner in a little bit. But I do want to do that Q&A with you guys. The one and only Vlogmas Q&A. We're just gonna jump right on in because there's nothing else to ramble about. Okay, we got lots of questions here. All right, let's start this off with a bang. Why do you show yourself drinking but not high? I love you. I love you too. I guess because drinking is more like socially acceptable, and also drinking me and high me, two totally different things. Because if I'm drinking a glass of wine, like I'm not really getting affected at all, but me high, I'm high, you know? Like I can't really, I'm like way too chill to really vlog. And I also just think I would feel kind of weird. So that's why I don't show myself high. Do you think you'll change your mind about moving once you're back in your LA home again? I go back and forth on this, honestly. Sometimes I think I'll feel really sad when I get back there, and I'm gonna, see, I can't even say regret it because I haven't sold my place. Like I still could decide to live in California. I don't think I'm going to, but it's not something that I can't do. There's definitely potential of me going back there and feeling really like, shit, I don't wanna move. I don't think it's likely because long term, this is where I wanna be. I also still think that I would wanna sell my place just because I don't want to have property there right now. In theory, I could sell that and just move all my stuff into an apartment and then still live in LA. I don't see that happening, as I said, but yeah, I don't know. I kind of think that I want to live everywhere. Will you ever date again? Yes. I had a whole dating rant a little while ago, and I kind of want to expand on that because I sounded very anti-dating and anti-relationship in that video, and I don't necessarily feel that way. I more so meant like I'm very happy to be single right now. Like I'm very comfortable with it. I realize that could change tomorrow. I could meet somebody and that would change everything. I'm not like writing off the idea of dating ever again, of course. I love being in relationships. It's very much me, like I'm such a relationship person, but I don't need one right now. And that's more so what I wanted to get across, is that, you know, if you're single, it doesn't have to be this sad thing where you're single and depressed and you're just like lonely. I don't feel lonely at all. I feel very, very comfortable. But if I met a great guy tomorrow, hell yeah, I would want to be in a relationship with him. Really what I was saying is that, you know, that person that you might be with forever, you can meet tomorrow. You have no idea when that's gonna happen, and you have to cherish and enjoy the time that you have to yourself while you have it. That's more so what I meant by my little rant, but I definitely hope to date again. Do you see yourself going back to college? No, I have absolutely no plans on going back to college. I just don't really see the need for what I want to do in life. Since you have most of your friends in LA, is it harder to make friends in Toronto? The beauty of growing up here is that I actually have a lot of people here that I know and have known for many, many, many years. I have a lot of connections here, and I actually have a good amount of friends here already. Just we are in lockdown and I cannot see them. I kind of want to move, hold on, for the lighting. Pretty sure that didn't make a difference at all. I was just hoping, oh, maybe, hold on, wait. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so moral of the story is I actually do have friends here, and I'm really excited to see them when I'm able to see them again. Have you ever thought of quitting YouTube and doing a regular job? Not really, not with any like real thought. Sometimes I think it would be really nice to just be able to live my life, you know, not record it, but I love what I do. I have filmed my life since I was 10 years old, like without an audience or without even a platform to post these things. I just loved filming, and no matter what, even if I stopped YouTube, I would be filming and I would be taking pictures of everything that I do. It's just who I am, so I don't really see that happening. And I'm so grateful for this job that it's not something that I would ever want to quit. What happened with your high school crush who you went on a few dates with recently? So in case you don't know, when I first came back to Toronto, I reconnected with this guy that I somewhat like dated when I was 14. When we were 14, I liked him and he didn't like me, and then he liked me and I didn't like him, and then that was our whole thing. But we did reconnect when I got back here, and I actually really liked him. And unfortunately, he didn't want to pursue things because of my job. I gotta say that is a first. I've never been told before by anybody that they didn't want to, you know, see where things would go because I am a public figure. So it was definitely quite shocking, but I respect it. I understand it's not for everybody. So I told him, like, that's cool. My feelings were hurt for like a day and a half, and then we went back to being our badass selves. Do you feel famous? Have you gotten recognized in public? I do get recognized in public sometimes, which is like still so shocking to me, but I'm so honored every single time that somebody says hi to me. I love it, but I do not at all feel famous. I don't actually grasp the size of this audience at all. I feel very much like the same person I've always been, and if you watch my old videos, like, I'm the exact same person. No bit of me has changed. I've just matured a little bit, I think. So no, I don't at all feel famous or even slightly famous. Like, I just feel like a regular person that just happens to film their life. Did you book your flight back to LA already? No, so I haven't booked my flight, and I'm not going to book the flight until, like, I don't know, maybe like last minute, because right now the numbers in LA are so bad. Like, COVID is so bad there right now that it just doesn't make sense to go back right now. I need it to get a little bit safer over there before I head back and start like dealing with shit. What is Brady's breed? I need to know. She is a cockapoo. She is the cutest little munchkin in the world. I love her so much. Cockapoos are the greatest breed ever, in my personal opinion. Would you live in Hawaii for a bit after COVID blows over? Okay, so here's my thing. I am looking forward to selling my place because I want the freedom of living everywhere. I've been thinking about this a lot for the last 3 or so years. I just really love the idea of living in different places and getting to experience a whole bunch of different lifestyles. So my answer is yes. I kind of want to do it in 2021. I obviously will take all precautions, and I would probably go for like 2 months. I don't know. Nothing is set in stone. I haven't booked anything. I have not planned anything at all, but that is something that I am definitely interested in doing. I think I would start with Hawaii and then maybe Europe. I don't know. I just want to live everywhere. I think it would be really cool. I think while I'm young and free and I have all of the options of life in front of me right now, I just think this is the time to do it before, you know, I get older and eventually have a family, and then that's just not really doable. Talk about sex. Okay, for some reason there's like a whole trend on YouTube now to be very like open about your sex life. That's not for me. Like, I'm very comfortable with that stuff, but it's not something that I would really want to talk about publicly. You know, it just doesn't seem super necessary. Like, I don't need to talk about the ins and outs of my sex life. I respect the people that do. I think that's, you know, great. It's just not for me. Have you ever been attracted to a guy friend? Connor, Phil, etc. First of all, Connor is Jill's boyfriend. I have never, ever thought of him in that way, even slightly. Like, it's not something that would have ever come to mind. As for Phil and I absolutely had like a little bit of a thing when he first moved to LA and when we first met. Like, we definitely had like a bit of a thing, but it didn't really go anywhere. I think that's the whole answer. When was the last time you spoke to your ex? So I've gone back and forth on if I wanted to answer this one, but I think I'm going to answer it just to close the door on any kind of ex question. I would really love it if from here on out, like, we just don't bring him up, because I've really moved on and I don't want to see these questions all the time. And I think with answering this question, it'll just be closure for all of us. So the last time I spoke to him was in May. I actually have a vlog from this day. I reached out to him to have him come pick up all of his stuff from my place, because he had all of his stuff at my place, all of his clothes in my closet. His stuff was everywhere. I mean, he like lived with me at my house. I reached out to him and I said, hey, do you mind come picking up your stuff? I'll pack it all up for you. And he ignored me. He just read my message and didn't reply. So I packed up all of his stuff. I put it into these really big bags, and I put like everything that I had of his into them. And I let a few hours go by after he read my message, and I messaged him again saying, hey, I would really appreciate it if you came and grabbed these. Like, it's really hard for me to have them, and it would be great if you could take your stuff back. It had been there for months. And he basically just said no. And I said, please, like, I can't have this in here. Like, I need you to take it. It's your stuff. And he just kept saying no. I basically had to beg him to come and take it. Anyways, when I finally got him to agree to come get his stuff, I decided that I wanted to write him like kind of a goodbye letter. It's kind of cheesy to say, but I wanted to wish him the best and just be the bigger person and try to you know, close that chapter in a really nice and mature way. So I wrote him a letter. I like literally have that in a vlog, and I put it on a table and I texted him saying, hey, when you get here, like the stuff is gonna be right here, and there's a little note on the table. He took all of his stuff. I didn't see him because I couldn't for myself. I was in the moving on process and I just couldn't go back there. Took all the stuff, and then he wrote me a nasty text. No acknowledgement of my nice letter or me packing up all of his stuff, like none of that. He just wrote me a nasty message, and that's when I was like, this is why I broke up with him. And it really just gave me a lot of closure, seeing that even when I tried my hardest to be kind and to end this on a good note, he couldn't. It was a shame, honestly. I was really hoping for a different way to say goodbye. It was a fitting way to end the chapter. And that was the last time I spoke to him, and the last time I will likely ever speak to him. And that closes that chapter. To the next question. Will you be doing moving vlogs, like taking us on your journey to moving back to Toronto? Absolutely. I will be vlogging everything from packing up my entire LA house, saying goodbye to everything in LA, and just, it's gonna be emotional as fuck, but it'll be a really interesting journey, and I'm excited to bring you guys along. Are you sad that Vlogmas is almost coming to an end? So tomorrow is the very last vlog, and if I'm being honest, I'm not sad about it. I know a lot of you are sad that the daily vlogs are ending, but man, am I excited for a break. I need it. Doing daily vlogs is tiring. I don't know how anyone does it full time. I would legitimately go insane, I think, but I love doing Vlogmas every year. It is such a challenge, and I'm excited to get back to a regular upload schedule, and I'm still figuring out what that might look like. We're gonna figure that out, but I'm excited to get back to normal. Sorry. Number one quality you look for in your next boyfriend/relationship. Number one is honesty. I was lied to a lot in my last relationship, and I just want somebody to be honest with me, whether it's a hard honest thing and it's gonna suck to hear. I just want to hear it, you know. I just want the truth, and that is what I look for in friendships, relationships, anything, you know. I just want honest people in my life. That is, I'm a really honest person. It makes me very, very uncomfortable to lie, so I want someone that feels the same. How excited are you to take a real break this year? I'm so excited. So if you don't know, I don't usually end up taking breaks after Vlogmas, and that's because usually like at the end of Vlogmas, my family goes on a big family trip, and I love vlogging those trips for you guys every single year, but it goes right from Vlogmas into trip vlogs. So I don't really ever get a break, and then I just go on with the year. So I am very excited to have a holiday break this year. I don't think I've had a legitimate break like this in 5 years, you know, like really no time off ever. Are you Jewish or Christian? Because on your story a few days ago, you said you had a bat mitzvah, but Christmas tree. Okay, so I do not have any religious beliefs. I do not consider myself to have any religion. I don't consider myself Jewish. I don't consider myself Christian. I grew up Jewish. I had my bat mitzvah. I did do it in English though, but as I've gotten older, I do not have any religious beliefs. I consider myself agnostic, I guess you could say. I also find myself getting into more of a spiritual mindset, which is just more up my alley than religion, honestly. How do you get less afraid of living alone, like at night? I really want to, but I'm scared. Love you. Love you too. It's really not scary at all, but something that I do that makes me feel a lot better at night and like makes me feel a lot more comfortable is one, playing music all the time. Like when I'm not vlogging, there's always music playing. And then two, like this is the new thing, but it's a game changer. The starlight, I will link it down below. It's like those lights that I have in my room that look like stars. It is such a cozy vibe that like it just feels really comfy and, you know, safe. Those are my two things, playing music and some kind of fun, cozy vibe. Do you miss your LA home? I miss the decor and vibe. Me too. I do miss it, absolutely. I miss that house so much. It is actually one of the three things that I miss in LA. The only things that I miss in LA right now are my place, because I really love it. I love that place so much. It's home to me. 2, my best friend Jill, obviously miss her to death. 3, the weather. I really love the weather there, but I also am liking the weather here. So, but I do miss the home. But I'm excited for the day that I find a home here, and I'm going to make it just as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than the one there. Do you think Connor and Jill might move to Toronto in the next 5 years? I'm gonna say yes. So sorry, Jill, to put this on you, but I'm saying yes because I am manifesting it. So Jill's boyfriend, Connor, is actually from Toronto, which is quite convenient. So I think one day they're gonna settle down in Toronto, close to family, closer to Jill's family too, because her family is in Jersey. So I'm gonna say yeah. And the last question we're gonna answer here, because I've been filming for like 30 minutes now. When you start dating, will you take us, your YouTube fam, along for the ride? Okay, so this could go 2 ways. One, like if I start like going on dates, would I bring you guys along? Yeah, I would probably tell you guys about that. But then another way of answering this question is, if I get into a relationship, would I take you guys along in that relationship? And to that version of of the question. I don't know the answer. I want to say no. Like, I want to say that I would keep my relationship a lot more private, which I definitely would. But I don't know the extent of that because I know myself. And if I'm happy and excited, like, I'm going to want to share him with everybody. But I think I would make it a much bigger priority to keep my relationship private. But don't quote me on that because that could change. Who really knows? I love me the coconut LaCroix. So good. Okay, that concludes the one and only Vlogmas Q&A. I hope you guys enjoyed listening to it, watching it, whatever. It was lengthy, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have to make some dinner now. I'm honestly not that hungry. We'll look in the fridge. Maybe I'll make some bok choy. I have some in my fridge and I should make it. Okay, I'm gonna try some of this quinoa veggie chili from Farm Boy. It looks very interesting. I feel like this is gonna be the perfect thing to have when I'm not super hungry, so. All right, guys, it is 10:45. I just finally got to bed. I am so tired and so excited to like be cozy. I'm also gonna let myself sleep in tomorrow for the last day of Vlogmas. I cannot believe tomorrow's the last day of Vlogmas. I feel like I blinked and it was over. And then I had 24 videos live. Seriously insane. This has been the craziest month, such a crazy year, and I just am so thankful for all of you for being here. So I love you guys so much and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.